Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carly worries about $5 and fine. Brook Lynn robs Maxie of intelligence. According to General Hospital spoilers, Martin Gray and Max Scorpio were assigned to bond with each other and fetch them some beverages. Felicia and Lucy were alone at the Metro Court pool when Felicia asked Lucy why she had asked her to come. Lucy provided updates on Martin's dubious phone calls and his refusal to allow her to acknowledge his contribution to the Deceptor's success. But Lucy hoped that maybe it would all turn out to be a big, fat nothing burger. Felicia agreed to don her PI hat and look into the matter. He went over to Mac and provided Martin some guidance on Lucy, because resentments might be a problem for her. Max said there wouldn't be a problem as long as Martin and Lucy were on equal footing. Martin was uneasy as he remembered a text message from his third ex-wife telling him it would be a mistake to ignore him. Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, was overwhelmed at deception because her assistant abruptly left, but Brook Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, showed up despite having the day off to assist. Maxie acknowledged that the reason she hasn't moved forward with her aspirations to purchase a home yet is due of Nathan West, Ryan Peavy, and the associations with the flat. Then Maxie left Brook Lynn alone with a shared drive file containing all of their products after discussing how much she trusted Brook Lynn. Brook Lynn managed to access Maxie's computer and copied and pasted all of the Deceptor's data onto a flash drive. Maxie struggled to discover Brook Lynn had left so quickly when she came back. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, was pushed by Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, at the Quartermain house to change his plea and blame Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, who believed Tracy had a point, started arguing with Drew about him bearing the blame despite Drew's refusal to do so. While being dragged inside by Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, Scout King, Cosette Abenant, overheard Sam and Drew yelling at each other outdoors. Drew said that her parents were simply terrified when Scout inquired why they were arguing, though he later said that it was more accurate to say that they were worried. Drew assured Scout that she would be the first person he saw when he was released from prison after explaining that he was forced to serve time for a mistake he made at work. Sam also promised to take Scout to see Drew every weekend, and Dante made a suggestion about quietly watching out for Drew in case he got into any difficulty. Later, Brook Lynn gave Tracy the information that had been stolen. However, Tracy said something about we and let BLQ know that she was collaborating with someone. Naturally, Tracy made it obvious that it wasn't Brook Lynn's responsibility to inquire. She persuaded Jocelyn Jacks to admit in Carly Spencer's kitchen that she believed her mother made a grave error by not reporting Sonny Corinthos. While Jocelyn could not quite forgive Sonny, she was willing to let go of her resentment in the same way as Carly and Michael did. Jocelyn did not believe that calling each other out was their style. Carly Hennessy's character, Diane Miller, arrived with excellent news. Carly's accounts would be unfrozen tomorrow. Unfortunately, Diane also had terrible news and gave me the document that confirmed the reparation fee Carly would be had to pay. Carly was shocked to learn that it was $5 million because that was all of her savings. Jocelyn stated that Sonny or Michael could contribute and volunteered to help with her trust fund. Diane rejected that strategy, arguing that involving Michael or Sonny would be unwise. Carly informed Jocelyn that she would just get a job and figure everything out after Diane had left to complete the papers. "I'm Carly Spencer, and I'll get everything back that I lost," she said. On Wednesday's GH episode, Carly stated. He informed Sonny's penthouse guests that Ned Quartermain, aka Eddie Main, Wally Kurth, was not leaving because he was about to make Eddie an offer that he couldn't refuse. Sonny bragged about his connections in the music business and made a suggestion that Eddie might sign with a regional record company, but only if he remained in Port Charles. When Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, questioned Ava Jerome, Maura West, about the disappearance of Avery Corinthos, Ava and Grace Scarola, in the park. He was accompanied by a few police officers. Chase questioned why Ava believed Avery had been kidnapped when she had every reason that they couldn't presume Avery wandered out because Sonny was her father to avoid disclosing the information because she didn't want to reveal them. Sonny arrived soon away after Ava called to inform him of the situation. The moment Pilar, Brenda Barberina, turned her back for 2 seconds, Avery vanished. Sonny began working on the case with his team despite Chase's reservations about his getting involved. Sonny was a parent first right now, regardless of how Chase felt about his business. Sonny was called aside by Ava and told that he needed to know something, but Austin Gatlin Holt, Roger Howarth, unexpectedly arrived walking over with Avery and a balloon. Avery admitted to chasing after a lot of balloons after Austin claimed he saw her at the pond during his run, and she received a gentle reprimand from her father. Pilar reported a strange phone call she received with the incorrect caller ID that distracted her in response to Sonny's warning that she must always keep an eye on Avery. Pilar apologized profusely, and Sonny assured her everything would be fine before taking Avery home. Ava glanced at Austin with suspicion as he told Chase what had transpired. Ava smacked Austin after they were alone and said he set the whole thing up. Back at Sonny's penthouse, Nina was glad to hear that Avery had been located. Eddie said he never wanted the responsibilities of having children and worried he would soften if he hung out with PC. Nana made a suggestion that Eddie would be able to play just for the love of music because he was signed to a small local label. Instead of traveling to a larger label somewhere else to achieve the same fame and glory, Eddie could perform shows in basements and living rooms. Nana pretended to be certain that Eddie wasn't interested in all the attention, but it was obvious that she was attempting to persuade him to leave the area. Nevertheless, Eddie made the decision to accept Sonny's offer for the time being and afterwards shake hands with him in front of Nina. Don't miss what's next because General Hospital spoilers indicate that Nina will face additional challenges as this plot progresses. Nina Reeves. Brook Lynn goes off on her. Will this GH crime be identified and dealt with? Chase's loose lips may cause some ships to capsize, according to GH rumors. Will Brook Lynn reveal anything now that she is aware Nina watched Ned fall into the pool? Amanda Setton's character, Brook Lynn, loves to cause commotion. No one can say that since her dad is involved, that it is none of her business. Will she spread her news while fleeing through the streets? What did you say, General Hospital? Focusing is not Brook Lynn's strong suit. 6% remind. She kind of jumps from subject to subject. And she frequently makes mistakes. She's probably already moved on, at least as far as you're concerned. Although she may have talked about Nina when Chase told her, knowing Brook Lynn, we can assume that she has already been preoccupied with something else. 19% of the audience sighs and asks if it really matters if Brook Lynn spills Chase's secrets. Yes, it's possible for some people to feel upset briefly. Jane Elliott's Tracy will scream. I expect Olivia, Lisa Locicero, to scream. Nina will appear dejected. But after that, no long-lasting drama will result from it because everyone will have forgotten. Is it really worthwhile to bring up that particular point if it won't have any lasting impact? But 75% of you anticipate Brook Lynn to show up at Nina's and confront her about her silence when she saw Ned fall into the pool. Nina will concoct something. Brook Lynn won't think it's true. Tracy won't think it's true. Olivia will not accept it. They'll heap criticism upon Nina. Will make Carly, Laura Wright, happy. Carly's happiness will make Tracy less happy. But she will eventually get over it. Chase must file charges at Brook Lynn's request. Chase will clarify that he is not the district attorney but a police officer. To Robert, Tristan Rogers, Tracy will depart. Robert will elucidate Nina's lack of criminal activity. We'll all snort. After that, nothing will occur.